All right, so let's begin at the beginning. The most important thing that people look at and that eBay looks at when determining what searches to show are the titles. So we want to talk about creating a killer title. Creating a killer title is really about two different types of keywords. Keywords for search and keywords for sizzle. And we're going to go over both of those here in this presentation. First of all, keywords for search. We want to use the keywords that are most likely to be typed in and then start to put in the keywords that are less likely to be typed in. So you want to have kind of a hierarchy order to your title. So you want to use really the main thing of what the item is, so the product name or the type of item that it is, and then you want to go with maybe a brand name, the brand name of that item, and then you start to fill in some additional details about that item. The reason you want to put the most important and the most likely searched keywords at the beginning is because in general that's how search engines work. They typically will serve up the items that are typed in at the very beginning of the search more often and more likely than they do the items that are typed in towards the end of the search. So understanding that this is how search engines in general work, and probably the way eBay search engine works as well, then you want to go in this hierarchy or subset order. You also want to be sure that you put in the model number. Uh, if you have enough room in the title, put in the model number there, but for sure you want to put the model number into the additional detail section where that you're able to put in additional details and that kind of thing, item details. As well as the UPC code number, you want to put that in there as well. So you have this additional section before you get to the description where you can add in all kinds of product details, right? You want to be sure to put these details there. And the reason for that is that Google actually will surface these items in their search engines if you have those item details there. So be sure that you put all these item details there, especially on items that are more expensive and items where you want to get the most search results for your items. And the same goes for the ISBN code number. This has more to do with books and things like that. So be sure that you always put in item details into your eBay listings. Again, especially if it's a higher dollar item. You see, people want to know what it is, what condition it's in, and how quickly they can get it. So be sure that you answer as many of these as possible in the title, keeping note that you want to do this in hierarchy order. The second type of keyword that we want to talk about is keywords for sizzle. Okay, now these are completely different keywords. These are words like new, MIP, which stands for mint in package, or the word mint for mint condition if you're talking about a collectible or something where people are concerned about the condition. Maybe it's a brand new, or I should say maybe it's a used item. Fast shipping is often very important. Free shipping is very important to a lot of people. So highlight some of these sizzle things in your title. Highlight some of these sizzle keywords in your title. But your sizzle keyword should really be a tiny percentage of your entire title, because you really want to focus most of your title on the most important things that people are likely to be typing in, because that's really where your traffic is coming from. So the only reason we add in sizzle keywords is just to add that little extra bit of oomph to your titles, but not really to necessarily surface these keyword phrases in the search engines. Do not ever use wow or look or weird punctuation, or the word sale. These things are never searched on eBay. People don't type these into the search engine. Therefore, you're basically wasting space. And you only have typically about 80 characters to put into your title, so you want to use it very wisely. So sizzle keywords are keywords that really sell the item. Keywords that really kind of give a little extra added value, a little extra oomph to your title. Never use sizzle keywords until you've already got a good base of search keywords. Your search keywords are really the most important because that's what's going to drive the traffic to your eBay listings.